It's Halloween? Okay, awesome. Well, I have a really cool story for you guys today, and it's called, well, before I get started, how many of you like dragons? Yeah? Okay, cool. What about a story about like a prince or a princess? Yeah, cool. Okay. Well, I have a really cool story called The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch. And it goes like this. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. And she was going to marry a prince named Ronald. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all her clothes with his fiery breath, took Prince Ronald, and flew away. Elizabeth decided she was going to chase the dragon to get her Prince Ronald back, but that was before she realized, my clothes! My clothes! The dragon burnt all my clothes! She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing that she could find that wasn't burnt was a paper bag, so she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. The dragon was easy to follow because the dragon left a long trail of burnt forest and horse bones. Finally, Elizabeth arrived at a cave that had a big door with a huge knocker on it. Elizabeth reached for the knocker and knocked on the door. Can you guys help me knock on this door? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Knock, knock, knock. And then a dragon answered the door and said, well, a princess! I love to eat princesses, but I've already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow. And slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. Then Elizabeth reached again for the knocker and knocked on the door again. Can you guys help me out? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Knock, knock, knock. And then the dragon answered the door again and said, go away. I told you I love to eat princesses, but I've already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back to me tomorrow. Wait, shouted Elizabeth. Is it true, dragon, that you're the smartest and fiercest in the whole world? Oh, why, yes, said the dragon. And is it true, said Elizabeth, that you can burn up to 10 forests with your fiery breath? Oh, why, yes, said the dragon. And the dragon took a big, deep breath and breathed out enough fire to burn up 50 forests. Can you guys help me make some fire? Ready? Dragon, said Elizabeth, that was amazing. So then the dragon took another big, deep breath. But this time, he breathed out enough fire to burn up 100 forests. You guys got to help me out with this one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dragon, that was incredible. So then the dragon took another big, deep breath. But this time, nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Dragon, said Elizabeth. Hey, dragon, it's me again. Is it true, dragon, that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds? Oh, I guess, said the dragon. And the dragon flew around the world in just 10 seconds. By the time this dragon got back, he was so tired. He couldn't even move. He couldn't even speak. But Elizabeth didn't care. She just yelled, dragon, come on, do it again. One time, come on, for me. So then the dragon got up again and flew around the world. And this time, just 20 seconds. By the time the dragon got back, he couldn't even move. He couldn't even speak. He just dropped down and went to sleep. So Elizabeth tiptoed over to the dragon and whispered very softly, hey, dragon. But the dragon didn't even move. Dragon just stayed asleep. So Elizabeth took the dragon's ear. Can you guys help me lift up this ear? Ready? You guys are strong. Barely holding it up. She took a deep breath and stuck her head inside the dragon's ear and yelled as loud as she could, hey, dragon! And the dragon still didn't even move. He stayed right asleep. So Elizabeth took a big step over the dragon's tail and pushed open the door to the cave, which was where she saw Prince Ronald staring back at her. But he wasn't very happy. Prince Ronald looked at her and said, Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes, first of all. Second of all, your hair, it's all tangled up. And third of all, why are you wearing a paper bag? Come back to me, Elizabeth, when you look like a real princess. So Elizabeth said, Ronald, that wasn't very nice of you to say to me. You know, Ronald, I used to think you were a real prince because your hair is really neat and your clothes are all right, I guess. But now you've taught me, Ronald, that you're just a bum. And they didn't get married after all. And that was The Paper Bag Princess by Robert Munsch. Do you have any questions? Anyone else?